Hey Pokemon fans, and welcome to another exciting adventure of Leaf Green Randomized Nuzlocke Challenge. In this episode, I have edited it a little bit. That way in the background you can hear the Pokemon theme. So yeah, I'm trying to edit it a little bit more, and I am going to catch a new buddy, and it is I can't catch legendaries. So I'm gonna send out my mofo ghosts, and I'm thinking, no, I don't want to die. So I'm gonna send out Nidoking, which is a poison type. I don't know why, but he's gonna use a barrier anyway, so his defense is going to be slightly high. And so I'm gonna try to use Mega Punch, see how much it does, and it don't do that much. He's gonna confusion me, which bam, it's super effective and confuses me. So I'm like, no, I should change my Pokemon. And then Leonardo needs, a little bit more experience. So yeah. Also, comment down below if you'd like me to put music like this. Just barely, visible. That way you can hear it a little bit. I'm only going to put one song, and I ain't going to extend it or anything like that. So don't worry about that. And I killed a Mewtwo, and everyone gets a little bit of experience. Yay. So now my new buddy is going to be a Squirtle, which is a duplicate. So that means I cannot catch no new buddy on this route. But of course I still got the Saint and to catch a Pokemon, so oh well. Makes me kinda wish I didn't pick Squirtle in the beginning. I don't even remember the other two. I mean, I started recording that back in like December, and it's the 1st of February right now as I am editing this. Which Mofo Ghost is actually kind of a good Pokemon to have, and I'm actually getting a pretty good team going on right now. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get my microphone just right. I'm using a Rock Band microphone, so I am going to face youngster Eddie and his Ekans. Ekans deck. My Mofo Ghost will stomp you any day, even though that you... Oh, I forgot that ghost type attacks are physical and not special in Gen 3, so yeah, the special attack don't matter on Haunter at all, which of course it's still a good Pokemon to have. And like I said, Gengar is one of my favorite Pokemons, as you saw on the thing. Actually, I think I know I made that video about the some of my favorite Pokemon, not in the best to the least or order, so yeah. And my music is gone, so it's just me talking. Which I should put on some music right now, that way, you can actually hear something, but I didn't think ahead, so I apologize. And this Poliwag thinks he's going to take down my Mofo Ghost, but yeah, he's going to hypnotize me. But he don't stand a ghost of a chance. Oh, and if you wondering what reference that my last video's title was, it was from actually Yu-Gi-Oh! The original series. I mean, they used a ghost of a chance back when they said that Kaiba was brought back from the dead and stuff like that. And on Yu-Gi-Oh! The abridged series on the channel Card Games FTW, for the win, or fuck the world, or whatever you want to use that acronym as. They actually use that right there. They keep on saying a ghost of a chance, a ghost of a chance, And it's been a while since I seen that, and it was a chance of me running into a haunter right there, and I had to name that video "A Ghost of a Chance." So I'm also I'm probably going to start another nuzlocke too. About halfway through this one. I don't know just yet. I'd like to do 2 of them because that way I don't get bored of one of them. Because I'm already getting bored of playing this right here. Mainly because I don't have a fast forward button. And on my Desumé, I can fast forward and record at the same time. So, yeah, I might, do a Nintendo DS Pokemon game or something like that. I don't know. Or I might do something other than Pokemon. I might do the new Super Mario Brothers. Not the new Super Mario Brothers 2, but the old one that first came out on the Nintendo DS. I'm pretty good at that, and I know a lot of secrets, and I know how to get to all the worlds and stuff like that. Like, whenever I first played, I was like, what? I can only, do like half the worlds? But, yeah. Back to Pokemon. Sorry for my little rant right there. And Nidaho grows to level 20. Yeah, I think he learns Thrash at 22. I'm not sure. I think Nidoking is the only one that evolves from a stone that actually learns moves as it levels up, which the only move it can learn is Thrash. So, like Arcanine with extreme speed, Oh, and what? There's a Pokeball over Shuckle? I never caught a Shuckle. I'd like to have a Shuckle. I'd name him Aw Shucks. Huh. That is weird. Sorry about that pause. I'm having a brain freeze. I wonder if there was any other Pokemon that had a Pokeball over it. I don't know. It's never happened to me in a randomized adventure. So basically, I was trying to chase him down that way I can battle him. The youngster Dave and his Nidoran, which my Mofo Ghost is a little low on a little low on HP, which this Nidorino can't really do anything to me. He's going to focus energy, try to set up a little bit. But I'm going to end up killing him anyways. He used Peck? What? I would have been so mad. I would have been so mad if he would have killed my Haunter. Because I at least want him to evolve into a Gengar. And before you start commenting down below, oh, Haunter don't evolve into a Gengar. Well, this is a Nuzlocke randomized challenge. And on the Universal Randomizer, you can remove trade evolutions. So, if I have a Machoke, I can get a Machamp. If I have a Kadabra, I can get an Alakazam. And so on and so forth. The only thing I can't get is if I have an Onix, I can't get a Steelix for some reason. Even if I have Metal Coat on them, I've already tried it. Well, I didn't try it with Onix. I tried it with a Scyther one time on one of my Nuzlocke runs. And I'm like, alright, I can have a Scissor, and he's going to just blow through everything besides fire types. Well, that didn't work. So. Oh, I want a Dragonite so bad. Yeah, I saw this and I was like, oh my god, why could I not have ran into a Dragonite instead of that freaking Squirtle that I already have? So I'm gonna go to Baron and just rock throw it and just kill this Dragonite. Mainly for experience and because it's a Dragonite that I could have caught. Actually, before I did this video, I commented on a Pokemon fan page on Facebook saying that something about a Dragonite, or we was talking about. I asked, would you like to see a randomized Nuzlocke or a regular Nuzlocke run? And people were sitting there saying Egglock and all that, and I told them that the randomized Nuzlocke is a little bit funner because they can catch a Dragonite, and then as it levels up, it might die or something like that, and that just makes you even madder. And it's fun to watch. Like on AJ Pay's channel, his partner Corey, or Comrade Concarne, actually catches a Dragonite in their Fire Red dual Nuzlocke randomizer versus challenge, or whatever you want to call it. And his Sandshrew thinks he's going to beat my Baron. Which of course they both have good defense, and it's going to set up with a defensive curl. So I'm going to go ahead and try to rock throw it. It does absolutely nothing. So I'm just going to go ahead and switch to something that's going to kill it real fast. Plus my Leonardo needs some EXP, that way, you know, he's not underleveled. Which I am seriously thinking about, if I get me a fire type, getting rid of Leonardo, because I don't need 2 water types. I might get rid of Slow or Hobro because, you know, he is a water and a psychic type, and I already got a water and a psychic type, but I really want to keep him for the Elite Four, though, because he can learn Ice Punch, I do believe. Or at least Ice Beam. Not Ice Punch, but Ice Beam, my bad. And that will help me with Lance. Right now, I don't really have too many major threats. Except for electric types. I don't really have any counter against electric types besides Baron. Which, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Screech because I don't use it anyways. And I might use Harden just, you know, to set him up or something like that. Which, I'm going to just get rid of Harden, the first move I can get. I am a type of person that likes setting up, but only with like Dragon Dance, Sword Dance, you know, just stuff like that. So basically, I'm just going around battling all these people right now. That way, you know, I can get a little bit of more money and stuff like that. That way, after I beat Lieutenant Surge, I can go ahead and get some Great Balls or something like that whenever I get to Lavender Town. And I know this Bellsprout is fixing to start setting up and stuff, and yeah, I'm still counting on Baron. So look, he's using growth to, you know, increase his special attack, which I like growth. You know, growth is a pretty good move. I'd have it on Vileplume or something like that. Actually, on Vileplume, a good move set is Sunny Day, Solar Beam, Growth, and probably like Poison Powder or Sleep Powder, something like that. Probably Poison Powder is going to be the best. Sleep Powder if you're just using it to catch Pokemon, but if you want it as a competitive battler, then your best bet would be probably, you know, Poison Powder. Something like that, you know. He said he had a chance. Bullshit. He didn't have no chance. Oh, I have a weakness to grass. Come to think about it. I really do, because I don't have no flying type or fire type. So I'm going to try to beat this engineer Bernie. And he's going to use a freaking Magnemite. Which, you'll see why I don't like this. I'm going to try to take him down a little bit. So I do have faith in Baron to take him down. And it does absolutely nothing. So he's going to try to confuse me, which it don't work. So I'm just going to keep on spamming the rock throw. And I forgot that he had Sonic Boom, which takes out, you know, 20 damage and stuff. So I'm gonna try to change Pokemon to Nidoho for the double kick, and he has magnet pull, and Baron is a steel type, so I'm like, what the fuck? And he's gonna Sonic Boom me, leave me down to 3, because Sonic Boom automatically deals 20 damage. So now I'm just gonna have to spam the super potions. And hopefully, not use too many, because I really don't want my Baron to die. I was debating on not using potions or super potions and just using, Pokemon Centers, but I wouldn't be able to defeat the Elite Four. I'd have to, really overpower my Pokemon. All the way up to, at least level 70 something. 75 or something like that. And that's a lot of grinding. Which I hadn't grinded in a while. I really haven't. I really don't like... Look, I'm out of PP of Rock Throw. My Baron's out of PP. So I'm just going to tackle it and kill this Magnemite. And he's going to use another Magnemite. And I'm like, yes, I would love to switch out. I'm glad I did not do this Nuzlocke all in set. I really am. So I'm just going to double kick it, which is going to kill it. And I think his last Pokemon is going to be a Magneton, which ain't really a problem for my Nidoho. I think he can take it on pretty good. I want a shiny Nidoking. I really do. A blue Nidoking is just awesome. Which, of course, what's the chances of running into a shiny Nidoran? About 8,192 out of 1. I learned that from Jaywitt's channel. And he's going to level up to level 21. Which he's got decent stats. It's just, I don't really care much for Nidoking. Because I used him a lot, during regular, Fire Red, Leaf Green runs. I was going to do Fire Red, but it won't let me save Fire Red in the thing. I'll have to just keep on using save states, and I have a bad habit with using save and load states. I'll accidentally save the state when I'm trying to load it up, or load the state while I'm trying to save it, and that would ruin the whole Nuzlocke thing. It really would. And I was going to go ahead and go and beat the rest of them, but I would really love to catch a new buddy in this episode, so I'm going to go over here to the SSN, and as you can see up top, it says SSN, so this is a new area. Don't count this as Vermilion City, so I'm going to get out my old rod, and I'm going to fish. I'm fishing for something other than a Magikarp, unless it's shiny Magikarp, and then that would make my day. If I get any shiny Pokemon, if I see any shiny Pokemon, it's fair game. I don't care if I already caught one for that route or not. I just can't use it. I'm going to go ahead and catch it. So yeah. Finally, a Pokemon's on a hook, and I hope it's not a Magikarp. It is a Dratini! Oh, I got so mad about that Dragonite. And then all of a sudden, a Dratini just appears. I can't hurt it none because it is level 5. In all honesty, I just love Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite. Especially Dragonair, because Dragonair can learn, a lot of moves. And Dratini kind of sucks. It really does, but I mean, Dratini is awesome. I always thought it was so small, like, maybe like 1 or 2 foot long, but a Dratini is like 3 to like 5 feet long. Look it up in the Pokedex. It is really big. I think it's 3 foot long, and then Dragonair is like 12 foot long, and then Dragonite's like 9 foot long. I mean, where'd the rest of it go? Finally put it to sleep, and I'm tossing Pokeballs at it. And to my surprise, I caught the Dratini, which, in all honesty, I probably will use it a little later on in the game, but not now because it's too hard to level up. I might off-screen grind it sometime and let it evolve into a Dragonair and then start using it after it learns like Twister or something like that. I wish, Dragon Tail was on this game that way. That is a good move. Or at least Dragon Pulse or Draco Meteor. Draco Meteor would be awesome on this game. It really would. Or Dragon Rush. That's a good move too. So I got a little bit of money. I'm going to replace one of my Pokeballs that I just used to catch the Dratini with. That way if I run into another Pokemon, yeah. I like to keep at least 20 of everything. That way I know I don't run out. And 5 antidotes and 5 paralyzed heals. I don't ever buy repels. So it's just a waste of money. I'm going to go ahead and use the rest of my money and buy some Pokeballs. I wish you get free Premier Balls in this game like you did on Emerald and Platinum and all that. That'd be kind of cool. And another thing that I don't like is it only works for Pokeballs. I mean, that'd be great if you bought 10 Great Balls and got a Premier Ball, because after you start getting Great Balls, who buys Pokeballs anymore? I mean, really. I'm just checking the stats of this Dratini. And yeah, it's got okay stats. Its attack is up. I don't forgot the nature. I'll have to look that up. I hope it's adamant nature, at least, So I'm gonna go back over here and finish fighting the rest of the people, and just try to win some more money. I already faced him, and bam! Careful, I'm laying down Cable. And I'm like, no, because I'm thinking Baron is at the first of my party again. And it is. And I'm like, no. And I'm checking to see if this has got Magnet Pull on it too. And it does. I'm like, come on now. Baron, you're going to end up dying to a Magnemite. He tries to supersonic me. And I'm just going to start spamming the rock throw again. Because, I mean, come on. I was thinking about using Bind that way. And now I'm confused. So, yeah, that's not a good thing. Because now he can start using his Sonic Boom and start dwindling me down. And I snapped out of confusion. So I'm just going to spam the rock throw and try to kill him as fast as I can. And he misses the Sonic Boom, which I thought, that was a move that can't be missed. But there's your proof it can. He's going to try to supersonic me again. And I'm just going to spam that rock throw. And I get a crit. And I'm like, yes. And he's going to use supersonic and confuse me once more. And Baron don't give a shit about that confusion, because he's still going to rock throw your ass. Even though it's not very effective. And he's going to grow to level 20. Baron is actually becoming one of my main members right now. I don't think I'm going to get rid of him. Unless, like a Golem appears or something like that. Which, Golem is pretty good. I like Golem. Especially when he learns Magnitude and Earthquake. Back whenever I know you're gonna say, "Oh my God, you're gonna send Baron up against Growlithe, especially with Intimidate, and then he's gonna lure you." But I'm pretty sure I can survive one Ember. Which I do. Bam. I'm gonna go ahead and kill the Growlithe. And then he's going to send out his Vulpix. So I'm gonna switch because Leonardo does need the experience anyways, and I really don't want to risk my Steelix because it is a Steelix. And like I said, he's becoming one of my main members of my team, and Leonardo is getting forgotten about. He's getting left behind in the leveling up. So is Miss Grumper, which I'm gonna name to Miss Piggy as soon as I get to Lavender Town, so don't worry about that. Finally, he grows up to level 20. And I'm like, yes, just 16 more levels until you're a Blastoids. I'm gonna go over here and get this escape rope. That way I can sell it, or I might keep it just in case if I need a way out. I'm gonna go ahead and battle him. I'm battling all these trainers right here before I end the video. He's gonna send out his Rattata, which is alright with me. So I'm just going to rock throw him. And I thought that was going to OHKO him, but it doesn't. And he's going to try to tackle me. And that only did 1 damage. I mean, come on. He's only level 20. He's got like 89 defense. So, I mean, he's a pretty good Pokemon right now. Especially as a defensive wall. Plus, he's got pretty good attack, too. So, usually for my regular attacker, usually I like to have a Machamp or something like that because it just has an insane regular attack. So Baron is going to gain some more levels, and he's going to use Eradicate, which I'm going to go ahead and switch out. And I'm going to switch to Miss Grumper because she hadn't had no action in a while. So, no, I don't change to Miss Grumper, my bad. He's going to Hyper Fang me, which is not very effective at all. Of course, it does a little bit more than what I thought it would. I'm hoping he don't get a crit, which my attack missed, and I almost made a mistake by fighting him again. Now I'm going to go to Miss Grumper. Do it, Miss Grumper. He's going to miss his Hyper Fang, which I'm just going to, that tackle did a lot. It did like 17 damage, which that Psybeam is going to kill it anyway, so it don't matter. Baron's going to gain to level 21. He's got 93 defense now. That's a lot. And Miss Grumper looks pretty sad. Which of course its special attack is alright. And as soon as it becomes a Grumpig, it's going to be, a pretty good Pokemon on my team. Especially, I am going to get rid of it if I get a Kadabra or an Alakazam. If I get an Abra, that's just too much work to train it and stuff, so I might not. If I get an Abra, I might not change it over. But if I find an Alakazam, it is definitely getting swapped out. Definitely, because Alakazam's one of my favorite psychic types. Especially if I can't use legendaries and Mewtwo's a legendary, I'm just going to, yeah. So my Mofo Ghost needs a little bit of experience too, because it's only level 19. And just about everyone else is level 20, I think. So it needs a little bit of love. Because like I said, it's going to evolve into a Gengar around 26 or 27 or something like that. Because I think Ghastly evolves into Haunter at level 25. Which is alright, my book. So I'm going to kill this Voltorb right now. He's gonna gain to level 20. What sucks is he don't know no hypnosis. That would be good. That way I can go ahead and get rid of Yawn on Hobro. So I'm gonna switch out to my Nidaho and take down this Magnemite with a double kick. Comment down below if you'd like to see me do a randomized adventure or randomized Nuzlocke challenge with random trainer Pokemon. Like a trainer could have Mewtwo. And like if you like, comment if you like, subscribe if you like, and as always, thank you for watching.